I can show place value of numbers up to 120. Hi, first graders. Today for math, we're going to continue working on our place value. You have gotten very good at place value in the past few weeks. So let's look at a little bit of a math warm-up, and our target for learning today will be I understand place value to 120. Today our math review is just to continue the pattern. Write down 72, 73, 74, and the next two numbers. When you're done with that, go ahead, do the next pattern. 40, 42, 44, and the next two numbers. Look at the number 47. Tell Mrs. Moore what would be 10 more than 47. Look at the number 31. What would be 5 less than 31? Looking at the number 19. What would be 5 more than 19? And looking at the number 28. What would be 10 less than 28? First graders, for whole group fluency today, they want you to continue doing number bonds. However, today they want us to list all the possible answers for the number 8. All the possible answers. I'm going to start working on mine. You should start working on yours. Do the same process for the next two number bonds, which are 12 and 14. I loved seeing your work yesterday, Jordan. I hope everybody gets a chance to work on this. So yesterday we did work on numbers in their place value. Today we're going to do the same thing. We're working on numbers all the way up to 120 this time. So remember, we're going to draw this out on your whiteboard, hundreds, tens, and ones. First graders, my number today is 114. This number has 3 place values in it. We know about the ones and tens. You're very good about knowing those now. What is the other one? You got it. It's the hundreds place. Now, today when we use the 100 board, kind of like how we did yesterday, we're going to show what this number would look like in our hundreds board. It would look like this. One group of hundreds, one group of tens, 4 groups of 1. Let's try another number. Let's try 102. That would be 1 group of hundreds, 0 groups of 10, and 2 groups of 1. Boys and girls, you know place value when you have a number. Each number represents one of our place value spots. This one always represents the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. If Mrs. Moore had her rods and singles on the 100 board, I would be able to model these with you. And ideally, that's what we'd be doing at school. Since we're not there, have your parents give you a few more. Look at this naughty dog. Maisie, no. Sorry about that. Have your parents give you a few more numbers that you could try. Maybe try 120. Maybe try 111, 109, 117. Mrs. Moore's puppy wants her to play with her. I'm going to let her out just a second. Try these. Pause the movie. Try to do some of these for number problems. First graders, today you would have been doing right around the room. You would have your number cards and you would get to write them on the clipboard. So let's look at number 1. Tell your parents, what would this number represent? Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Wow, what could they trade that one for, friends? All right. Maybe count with your parents for number 2. Tell them what number 2 is. 10, 20, 30, 40. I should get a pencil so you guys can count better. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Sliding it down. I'm going to let you do number 3 and number 4. Pause the movie. Here's 5 and 6. Pause the movie so you can count them. Here is 7 and 8. Pause the movie so you can count them. And number 9. Place value is very fun. Boys and girls, in our normal math lesson, we would all be together, we would all have whiteboards, we would be talking about the math problems, we would be explaining any maybe questions you might have. So please talk about it with your parents. Explain your thinking, show them what you understand. I'm going to show you what the worksheet looks like, and I actually think you're going to rock it. It's not going to be hard for you. Today's assignment now is to complete the board. So up here, they give you a number, 7 tens and 4 ones. I would draw 7 10 rods right here. I would draw 4 singles, and I would write the number it makes down here. Same problem with 94, same problem with 65, 29, 82, and 47. Then down here is where the fun challenge comes in. They want you to draw it out for now what we're working on to 120. So draw your 100 board, 2 tens, 0 ones, and write your number below. Friends, you are showing us what you know by doing this math work. Super fun fluency page. I know there's a fun page in your packet somewhere that all you're doing is adding 5 to numbers. Adding 5, adding 5. All the work. I will be emailing out the assignment pages for you to look at and replicate on a piece of paper if you want. And this, obviously, there's something very similar in your packet that you have for home already for us to do. When I find out more of what our directive will be through the April date, I will let you know. Thank you.